What is going on, everybody? We're back on it Saturday afternoon, My Hero Academia Season 3, Episode 18. Um, Recapping and coming off of last week's episode, we got started with Todoroki just basically going off on that whole group of kids, that whole school. We had Momo get her shine, and then we ended the episode with Bakugo going up against. I really hope we get an explanation on that guy's quirk of him turning people to like clay and mush, and then how do they turn back into their actual bodies? Is there a time limit, or like what are the restrictions on that? Because we saw Kirishima, he got hit down into like this big clump of ball, but it looks like Bakugo had no problem kind of taking him out. So I don't know what happens because it looks like he had a bunch of kids just there, all in these like goo balls and stuff. So I'm interested to see if we get an explanation on what his quirk is, or we're just gonna act like that never happened. And like I already said, it was good to see Momo get some shine. Some other characters kind of get their due. I'm thinking this is going to be the last episode of this kind of stage of the battle. I would think because we're already over half of the kids have qualified for the next round. I think they'll wrap it up here with Bakugo getting his and Deku getting his, and then we'll kind of come down off this little bit and then move into whatever the next test is going to be. I really hope we get some kind of Super Smash Brothers free for all kind of thing at the end. Maybe the last like 10 kids have it be like Bakugo, Deku, Todoroki, that Whirlwind kid, the guy that creates the earthquakes, and a couple of the other ones, and just like everybody for themselves. The only rules there is like don't get knocked off and then don't quit or submit. That would be great. But it looks like I think it's going to be like sports festival ish, where there's going to be a task to do, like we had the cavalry battle or the race. I feel like we're going to move into that kind of stuff, but we'll see. We're going to go ahead and press play on the episode right now. Actually, want to move this up a hair. Did that mess up the... That's good right there. Actually, move it down a little bit. How's that? How's that? That looks good. That looks perfect. Perfect. Should be good. Actually, come down a little bit. Right there. How's that? That should be good. And I know I'm late in missing the Boruto episode. I meant to watch it Thursday night and I never did, and I just don't have a burning desire to watch it because I already know what it's going to be. But we will have it up this weekend for sure, at the latest Monday. Ideally, I'm probably going to watch it right after this, but we'll see. I kind of want to get this up as quick as possible, so I'll probably just get this up as soon as I finish. I want to find out more about these kids and more about why that guy who had the highest score on recommendation, higher than Momo, higher than Todoroki, decided to what? He took a year, or he didn't go that year and then decided to not even go UA. What is it? What is the reasoning? Like what is... I need to know what's happening here. All right, here we go. Sam will put 3 of these targets on his or her body. They can go anywhere as long as it's exposed area. What happens when you run out of the balls, though? Yeah, this has got to be the 62 people have passed. Okay. So are all y'all gonna swoop in or what? Are y'all gonna? When it comes down to it, they're gonna have to turn on each other because it's every kid for themselves, pretty much, right? But are there going to be enough for all of them to pass? Episode titled Rush. Those are his. What? What the hell is he actually doing? Are they like part of his what? Kaminari, I'm with you. They're like part of his. They're like fingers and his arms. Like, what is it? It's like his fingers. Kaminari, get in there, bro. QUIRK Meatball. He can change flesh by massaging it. For someone else's flesh, he can only knead it and make it round, but he can do a lot more with his own flesh. He can cut it off and manipulate it or gather it up and to make it a big piece. So what happens with them? Are we talking organs crushed, spine? Like what are we talking? I need a better explanation on his quirk. What happens to the people he does that to? They just sprout back up like they're fine? Can he take it off? Like they just said what he did. They didn't say the repercussions of it. Yo, Kaminari can be one of the top three people in this class, man. With that quirk, I really hope we get to see it. God, he could be so OP. 10 meters of the pointer, then your electricity will be gathered into a single line. Wow. I wish it wasn't so big and clunky on his arm, but that hurt. I'm loving that Kaminari's getting some shine right now. He's one of my favorites. Whoa, the weaker he's getting, the less he's able to knead them into meatballs, or what? Because they're popping back to form. Oh, he loosened his hold. So he has to hold them like that. Wow. So if he takes damage, he can't hold it as long. That still doesn't explain like what happens to the person. Like how you take a grown body and condense it that small and not have any effect is blowing my mind. It's blowing my mind. Cyril, get out of there. Y'all better start sticking people. Yo, he's Spider-Man. Y'all better hurry up. Deku. I was about to say. I thought he was really gonna. I honestly thought he was gonna contemplate that there for a minute. Who's left besides Bakugo's group? Where's Mineta? And there they are. Ida, what's going on, man? What's going on with Naval Laser? Wow, Ida. God. He's gonna lighten up one of these days. With the power you've got. He acknowledged his power? You almost forgot he did tell him that. Did she just make those? Oh, I was about to say, I don't think that's... I didn't know we're spitting out food. I was about to say, there's a big chunk left. It's good to see that they're going to get to shine without the help of, like, others. Of, like, the ones we normally see. Holy shit, they're surrounded. Wow. Yo, my man needs to Hulk out real quick. Oh, wow. Are they all going to pass, or is anybody going to be left behind? Half of your class is sitting there, man. Who's going to sacrifice themselves so others can pass? Ida's looking like he's going to, like, really help somebody else pass minus himself. Is he about to go off? What is actually happening besides my man's being in a back bend? No, seriously, what are you doing? Wow. His stomach can't hold that much longer. I was going to say, we've never gotten backstory on him at all. He called in the birds. So it looks like they're all going to make it. Is that allowed? I guess it's allowed. Go, stick them. Get up out of that back bend and let's go. They're stuck. Nice. Good God. Yo. What? I thought, what did she just do? I gotta go back and watch that. What did she just do with her invisibility? Get moving, get moving. Are any of them going to get left behind? My God. Ida and those I was about to say, those are the last two left. I feel like one of them's going to be left out. My twinkle won't stop. They all made it. Well, I mean, I figured they all had to at least advance to the next round. That's a very feel good ending right there. I'm interested to see when it takes that turn, though. And that's the episode. Honestly, I mean, I thought it was great. Again, just like last week, getting to see the other characters get their shine because we've only really since the what since the Stain incident, it's kind of really been focused around the same kind of like I mean, which is it has been since I guess you could say the tournament arc. Really, it's been Bakugo, Deku, and Todoroki pretty much for the most part. And we sprinkled in other kids kind of along the way, but the main focus has been around those three from the tournament to the Stain incident to the All Might and One for All fight. It's kind of been really a big focus on those three characters. So getting to see the other kids like really go in, like last episode we got Momo. Getting to see um, Kaminari like go like he, in my opinion, can be one of the strongest kids. That electricity is so OP. If he can, like he said, he can't. Which I'm thinking that it's the same with Todoroki. He can't pinpoint his fire or his electricity, not like Endeavor can. I mean, Endeavor's making weapons and just like manipulating it. He can just spam it. So if he can figure out a way to make it not that clunky to where he can kind of pinpoint laser it and it, if need be, him just let it go at all times, he's could be so broken. I still, if you guys got a better explanation or maybe I missed something, let me know. The explanation of that meatball quirk, how you just take these bodies and crunch them down into these balls and they suffer no damage. And it's looking like he did. The weakness was if he takes damage, the strength at which he can keep them that small lessens. But what happens if he doesn't take damage? Can he just leave them like that? Like, could he go to sleep and they stay there like that type thing? I have no idea. Maybe I'm thinking into that quirk a little too deeply. I'm not sure. And then he's manipulating his flesh. So was he taking off his arms completely? Or were his arms behind those little kind of arm brace jacket thing he had on? Seeing kind of all the kids really come together there at the end was great. And I had a feeling that they were all going to make it. I really want to see what the next stage is and when it gets to a point of like they're not all going to make it / they might have to go against each other again. Like the